Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, so let's jump in. Matthew Walker is a professor of neuroscience and psychology, and in this book he looks at the importance of sleep, how it impacts our lives, and how we can go about getting more of it. Did you learn much about sleep at school? Most people don't, myself included. Your parents nag you to go to bed when it is late, so we all know that sleep is important. But just how important is it? Let's take a look at the following quote from the book. Scientists have discovered a revolutionary new treatment that makes you live longer. It enhances your memory and makes you more creative. It makes you look more attractive. It keeps you slim and lowers food cravings. It protects you from cancer and dementia. It wards off colds and the flu. It lowers your risk of heart attacks and stroke, not to mention diabetes. You'll even feel happier, less depressed and less anxious. Are you interested? If you haven't guessed it already, the treatment that Matthew is referring to is a good night's sleep. Human beings and other animals have a circadian rhythm, which you can think of as a body clock. This 24-hour rhythm regulates many bodily functions including feeding and sleeping. Unfortunately, the industrialized world that we currently live in often disrupts this rhythm. These disruptions are caused by things like having to work night shifts, not getting enough sunlight exposure during the daytime, and getting too much light exposure at nighttime due to televisions and mobile phones. All of these disruptions are affecting the amount and the quality of sleep that we get. If you don't get enough sleep during the week, can you catch up on the weekends? The answer is no. Sleep isn't like your bank. You can't rack up a debt and expect to be able to pay it off later. It doesn't work like that. So you need to try and get a solid amount of sleep every night. I find it hard to sleep. Should I take sleeping pills? Sleeping pills are classified as sedative hypnotics. This means that you become sedated, which doesn't provide the benefits of naturalistic sleep. Sleeping pills also come with a higher risk of cancer and death. Matthew strongly recommends that instead of sleeping pills, you try cognitive behavioural therapy for insomnia, CBTI. This is where you see a trained sleep practitioner for a period of 4 to 6 weeks. When you finish the therapy, the benefits last up to 12 months. When you finish taking sleeping pills, on the other hand, you will fall back into the bad sleeping pattern that you had before, or it will be even worse than before, since you're now having withdrawals. This is why Matthew recommends cognitive behavioural therapy over sleeping pills. Here are Matthew's 12 top tips for a good night's sleep. Number 1. Stick to a sleep schedule. If Matthew could only teach us one thing, this would be it. Create a sleep schedule. Don't just set an alarm for when to wake up. Set an alarm for when to go to bed too, and don't sleep in on the weekends as this disrupts your sleep pattern. Number 2. Don't exercise too late in the day. We all know that exercise is beneficial, preferably at least 30 minutes every day, but don't exercise too close to bedtime because this elevates your body temperature, which makes it harder to fall asleep. So try and exercise at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Number 3. Avoid caffeine and nicotine. Caffeine is a stimulant. It will prevent you from falling asleep, so don't drink coffee before bedtime. Pretty obvious, right? But did you know that the effects of caffeine can take up to 8 hours to wear off? So having caffeine in the afternoon isn't such a good idea either. Nicotine is also a stimulant, which is why smokers often sleep very lightly and wake up too early. Number 4. Avoid alcoholic drinks before bed. Having a cheeky nightcap before bed is a bad idea. Alcohol reduces your REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. This is the deepest sleep stage, so it's very important that you don't drink alcohol before bed. Number 5. Avoid large meals and beverages late at night. A light snack before bed is okay, but large meals cause your digestive system to interrupt your sleep. Matthew says that you don't want to eat dinner too close to bedtime, but don't eat too long before bedtime either. And drinking fluids late at night can lead to you waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Number 6. If possible, avoid medicines that delay or disrupt your sleep. Some commonly prescribed and over-the-counter medications can disrupt your sleep. So if you have trouble sleeping, try speaking to your doctor or your pharmacist to find out if your medication might be affecting your sleep. It might be that you can take the medication earlier in the day to avoid any interference. Number 7. Don't nap after 3 p.m. Napping can be beneficial, but doing so too late in the day will affect your sleep at night time. Number 8. Leave time to relax before bed. Try reading or listening to music before bed. For me personally, if I get stuck into a good book, preferably fiction, I become relaxed and it helps me to nod off. Number 9. Take a hot bath before bed. Not only are baths relaxing, when you come out of a hot bath your body temperature drops. This drop in temperature will help you to feel sleepy. Number 10. Dark bedroom, cool bedroom, gadget-free bedroom. Keeping your bedroom dark and cool at bedtime helps you to fall asleep. You also want to get rid of any gadgets which might distract you, such as a phone or a television. And if you have a clock in your room, face it away from you when you are going to bed so that you don't clock watch. Number 11. Get the right sunlight exposure. Sunlight helps our body to regulate sleep patterns, so try and get at least 30 minutes of sunlight per day. And number 12. Don't stay in bed if you really can't sleep. If you've been in bed for 20 minutes and you still can't fall asleep, don't lie there beating yourself up about it. This only exacerbates the problem. Get out of bed, do a relaxing activity such as meditation or reading, and then go back to bed when you feel sleepy again. And that's all from me, guys. I hope you found this interesting. I'll put links into the description box below so that you can find more about the book and about Matthew Walker. I actually discovered Matthew when he appeared on Joe Rogan's podcast, which I would highly recommend checking out, so I'll put the link below. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.